ladies and gentlemen. Right here is the accommodated assignment for week 4. And what Mrs. Callahan and I had noticed while we were going over and reviewing some of our past assignments that you guys have done, which, by the way, you've done very, very well. We've both been very impressed with the work that you have done. But one struggle that we've noticed is your formatting of your items, is things that you've been changing and basically changing the data into be displayed differently. So this week is pretty much a kind of review of the past couple weeks. Everything here is you have done already. However, there's one item we're going to highlight a little bit more, is the actual formatting of information. So first things first, I'm going to explain the assignment itself, and then I'm going to go to your spreadsheet and I'm going to show you where the formatting area is that you need to change. So for the particular assignment itself, you are going through and you are following these steps. All right, you're going to follow these particular steps that are outlined right here for you. They're basically you manipulating the spreadsheet and you doing the various things that it's asking you for on the particular spreadsheet. And at the very end, you are going to have a spreadsheet that's going to look exactly like this. It might be obviously be slightly different with names and periods and whatnot, but it will look generally like this particular spreadsheet is. So that's the particular assignment itself. Now, for the formatting, I'm going to jump over to the actual spreadsheet itself. And this is your spreadsheet for the accommodated assessments. We've put in a lot of the data there for you. Now, formatting, when we're talking about formatting, obviously we're talking about formatting data and formatting cells, like changing font color and font type and alignment. That's all formatting. But the one struggle we've seen is a formatting for actual data, right? And that is located in 2 locations in your toolbar. Okay, you will always see it it always starts above column C. You will see it with currency, format percentage, increased decimal place, decreased decimal place, and then the 1, 2, 3 drop down, which is the more formats. Okay, and if you click on the 1, 2, 3 drop down, you will see all the formats that are available to you. They give you what it is verbally, obviously number, and then they give you a picture of what it actually does. So look down here for currency is money. So this is what it would be displayed as with the $sign and the decimal place and the cents holder, the decimal place holders. All right, so date, time, and so on and so forth. The actual date and the picture of what it would look like. Down at the bottom, it will always hold you the most recent ones that you have done. For me, I've been changing dates and dates into various formats. So this is your formatting that you need to make sure you understand to change. Like I mentioned at the beginning, it's located in a different location. If you go to the word formatting in your menu, right, and then go to number, all that is in the same location. Now, if you go down to the bottom, all right, you'll see more date and time formats. All right, here you all have the ability to change currencies. The default currency for Google Sheets is always United States dollars. However, you have the ability to change it to any currency around the world. If you would like your currency to be displayed in the British pound, go right here to more currencies and you can change that to be displayed as the British pound. If you want to change the date and time formats, same thing. You would go here. I'm going to click on this one so you can see, and you have a whole bunch of different formats that you can change it to. For this particular assignment, we ask you to change the format of the date so that it's displayed as month, day, year. So I would click on that particular version, and then I can click apply. And that particular cell that I have just applied things to would change that date and time. Now, it's an important thing to remember, I'm going to show you this real quick, is that if I do not highlight a range of cells, the formatting is only going to be put on that particular cell itself. So if you do not change several cells at the same time, you're only going to change that particular one. So I'm going to do side-by-side comparison. So I'm going to type in today's date is 4/20 in both spots. So 4/20. And I'm going to change the date and time format on one of those cells. So I'm going to go right here, 1, 2, 3, drop down, more formats, more date and time, and I'm going to pick the date and time that I want to be displayed at. Now notice only B18 is highlighted. That's the only active cell. That one will now change. Notice the one I typed in on C18 did not change because I did not change the date and time. If I wanted to highlight both of those cells, then it would be able to change the formatting on both those cells. So it is important a distinction to remember that you highlight everything that you want to be changed, or else only that particular cell will be changed. All right. So that is your assignment for week 4. Hopefully we get to see you guys very soon. Just so you are aware, I, Mr. Hicks, will be holding office hours on Wednesday mornings from 8 to 9. So look for your Google Classroom invite in there if you would like to. This is optional. You can go into join up with a basically office hours, so you can ask any questions that you might have. I can go over anything specifically that you might have. So it's available to any student you would like. I know Mrs. Callahan is doing the same thing. She is doing office hours, I believe, Monday mornings from 8 to 9. So check your Google Classrooms for that invite, I'm sure. And if you need anything in specific questions, please do not hesitate to reach out and email us. We would be more than happy to help you in any way that we can. Hopefully we can see you guys real soon, and everyone's staying healthy.